group of hooligans were brutalizing a girl when suddenly an 80-year-old man came sniffing around.
Oi! Are you? What the fuck do you think you're doing?
An old man, filled with fury, shoved past the thugs in front of him, grabbing the young guy who was assaulting the girl.
Don't do that again. Fuck off, old man.
The old man didn't back down, threatening them to let the girl go, or he'd break their jaws. The thugs laughed mockingly. What kind of old geezer, close to the grave, would dare to act tough in front of them? But the very next second, the old man threw a punch and knocked one thug to the ground. The rest of the thugs, seeing their buddy go down, quickly surrounded him. But the old man wasn't scared. He threw off his jacket, ready to take them all on one by one. Unfortunately, these thugs weren't playing fair. While the old man was gearing up for a fair fight, one of them slipped a knife into his side. Then they launched into a brutal group assault. Just as the old man, half dead from the beating, tried to get up, the leader kicked him back down and started stomping on his head. They kept kicking until he stopped breathing. Only then did the thugs finally leave, satisfied. But little did they know, they had just made the worst mistake of their lives. The old man they killed wasn't just any random guy. He was once the most powerful gangster in town. His younger brother, Li Chi, had been the notorious king of the underworld in London back in the day. Li Chi had only recently retired, and now his brother was murdered by a bunch of punks. Furious, when he heard the news, Li Chi rushed to the scene. But when he got there, the only thing left was a puddle of blood, and the police had already taken control of the investigation. By coincidence, one of Li Chi's old friends found a video of the assault on a secret website, but the only clear image was of the girl. Li Chi tracked the girl down to her workplace, where she told him that the thugs were from the E2 gang. The leader was a man named Aaron, and she also gave him some details about the thugs' movements. With this new information, Li Chi summoned his old crew of enforcers. The bald guy was a genius in reading people. He could spot a lie from a mile away and had 9 ways to make someone regret being born. Old White, a man with a volatile temper, was ruthless, and no one dared to cross him. The executioner, E2, was a specialist in human anatomy, capable of dissecting a body in under 10 minutes. These 4 old-timers were nothing but killers. After his brother's funeral, they began plotting their ruthless revenge.